my loves. How are you? Hope all is well with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, I welcome you back. Please hit that subscribe button, guys, and remember that I do have links down so that you guys can rewatch all of the videos in my playlists. And keep watching these videos. Ha ha ha. The Page of Wands. So we are on the last of the court cards, guys. So we have the Page of Wands today. And there is that beautiful page. We see that blue hat with a red feather. We have him staring intently at that wand, don't we? He's got those red leggings, those earthly color boots. It looks like the sand, desertish there. Blonde hair. We have that cloak that is in that same colored earthy tone in yellow. Right? Beautiful. So what's the element of this card? Earth, right? Look at all the earth down here. Colors of the earth. And the suit of fire, because wands are fire. Okay, the key meaning is good news and communication. So let's understand the Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands is looking upward towards the top of his wand, out of which are growing tiny leaf buds. The red plume on his hat looks like a flame, linking the element of his suit. He is burning with ambition. The page's tall wand is higher than him, showing that he has ideas that are greater than his experience. But he is inspired to overcome any shortfall in his knowledge with enthusiasm. His passion will propel him forward as he sees the potential in everything. The card's element is Earth of Fire, which is the most grounded aspect of the passion fire element of the suit. The earth and fire elements combined in the pyramids to the right of the picture over here. They comprise of a square base. The square is the earth symbol. The triangular sides, the triangle is the symbol of fire. The pyramids also signify grand design, establishment, and wisdom, to which our page aspires. He wears orange hose, the color of his fire element, and a tunic decorated with black salamanders, creatures with legendary fireproof skin. The yellow background of his tunic fabric and the trim of his page's boots echo the yellow tunic of the Fool, who too aims to set the world alight. The page's wand with its 5 buds echoes nature and growth. He may be in an arid desert land, but he has the resources to succeed. Pages and knights in the tarot are generally regarded as people and or influences, whereas the court cards, the queen and the kings, are assumed to be people. Let your intuition guide you towards the most appropriate meaning for the page in a reading by working the card's imagery first, then the written interpretations here. Okay, so if we're going to read this as an influence, okay, it means the Page of Wands in a reading brings good news about projects and any situation that brings negotiation, messages, urgent emails, and phone calls. Keep you busy and may be demanding, but cool the fire a little and take a measured view before you react and assess just how much work you need to do. The atmosphere overall, however, is one of trust, and you can rely upon information you receive. The page, with their youth, suggests young or new situations from relationship to work. The Page of Wands can bring a creative enterprise or job offer, and while the status of the job may not be as high as you might expect, the overall package may appeal, at least in theory. Do, however, check the details and particularities before you agree to anything. All right, let me get a drink here. My throat is really dry today. Okay, so if we're going to take this as a person, I usually take the court cards as people, influences. That's how I read. But I don't always do. Sometimes I do the influence. But for probably about 95% of the time, I do it as a person. This is a talkative person. Entertaining individual. The Page of Wands often turns up in a reading to denote a writer. His wand is his pen. His way to express himself in the world at large. Equally, he may be a marketing executive, salesperson, actor, or team manager. Any role that relies on personality and great communication skills. This page is a hard worker, dedicated and enthusiastic, and charming company. He may influence others. Just be aware that he can get bored easily and move on to whatever attracts him next. So, if you see him as a potential lover, note his action as well as his words. An additional interpretation of the page is reunion with a friend or a colleague with whom you enjoy chatting and reminiscing. Okay, so if we get as a U card in a reading, it expresses yourself. As an influence, if two or more of the pages fall close together in a reading, the following you may read this as the following. 2 pages. Friendship, if upright. Rivalry, if one or both cards are reversed. So if there's 3 pages, lots of social activity. 4 pages, a social group of young people. Okay, so what is the reverse meaning? Okay, if we read reverse and we do the reverse, it would mean when reversed, the Page of Wands brings delays, emails and other messages go astray, and communication gets complicated. As a person, the page reversed talks much like his upright counterpart, but the theme of the conversation is negative and rather relentless. As the upright page holds fast to his goals, so the reverse page won't let a subject drop. The card can also show stubbornness and an inability to listen to others' opinions. This page is fickle and does not follow through with what he initiates. Eventually, his enthusiasm or obsession is burned out. He becomes easily bored and distracted, and he leaves you to deal with the fallout. An additional meaning is problems with literacy and can apply to a child or a young person struggling with written communications and or speech. Okay, so that is that. Let's go to the Rider-Waite. Okay, so the page. The world is your oyster. How many times have I heard that before? And you know it. You have a touch of destiny about you. Your creative engines are revved up with high-octane self-expression. This is a time in your life when your visions become a reality. You're seeking ways to show off your talents. This is achieved through social connection, service to others, and a higher education. Travel is particularly effective for personal development and getting in touch with your free spirit. Okay, so some key meanings of the upright would be dreamy, traveling, artistic, admiration. And the reverse would be lazy, exploiting, snobby, fickle. So if we were to get this card, what are some questions we could ask, or put in our journal that we could reflect on? If I unleash my full creative force, where will it lead? How can I introduce more style and art in my life? Is it time to launch that creative idea I've been dreaming about? So what is this page saying to us? Style and artistic flair are vital elements to success. Paying attention to fine details and adding creative touches will convert ordinary experiences into extraordinary ones. Consider taking a trip to jumpstart your imagination. Your creativity is at an all-time high. Take advantage of it. Dreaming big pays off, but don't lose sight of the foundational values. Expect good news regarding innovation and progress. Okay, so the core meaning of the upright. The Page of Wands implies you're getting assistance with a creative project. Your sense of style is enhanced. Expect heightened imagination that will take you to new levels of focus. Newfound appreciation for the arts is likely. Dreaming leads to innovative ideas. This page also bestows promise of exciting adventures and travel. Okay, and love. Add some sophistication to your relationship. Consider for date night a trip to an art museum or attend a Shakespearean play. And money. That experience you've been wanting to launch is likely to succeed. You'll receive funding for your endeavors in unexpected places. In your career, consider launching your own business. Entrepreneurial ventures in fashion, graphic design, culinary arts are a high viable for you at this time. Family. Expect visitors from out of town to grace your home. Your guests will invigorate your household and provide new ideas to inspire your family. So the reverse, the core meaning. You or someone you know may be incredibly talented, but bragging about it is alienating. There is a tendency to rely exclusively on past success, which leads to a stagnated future. Being a creative genius doesn't give permission to be a snob, exploit others, or be lazy. So in love, someone in the relationship is taking advantage of the other. Don't let a fickle lover put a dent in your self-confidence. And money. A attitude towards your finances has you unmotivated to work. Resting on your laurels is okay for a time, but financial growth rarely happens without effort. In career, you might be excellent at your job, but making others feel inferior causes tension. Don't lose focus on the value others provide, but do the best to employ healthy teamwork tactics. Family. Inconsistencies in family cause frustration. Rules once in place are not being upheld or reinforced. This sends mixed messages to the family. So that is the Page of Wands. Upright, dreaming, travel, artistic, admiration. The reverse, lazy, exploiting, snobby, fickle. Okay, guys? So I hope you like this. If you did and haven't seen the rest of my videos, they are on a playlist. So you can go down and check out my playlists and go back through and rewatch these if you haven't seen them, or rewatch them if you feel the need to rewatch. I also have playlists on different things too. So guys, we're almost done. So I'm not going to mention the days that I post. It's usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday for tarot, but that's almost going to be over with. So I will have another series probably coming up shortly after this one is finished. So we have another week. So I hope you guys like this. Remember to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so I know you guys like this and I can produce more videos like this for you guys to be able to see. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and beautiful day.